All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. I'm really excited for today's deep dive because we are taking a look at Melania Trump.
Yeah, so we've got some fascinating stuff to dig into, some pretty interesting source material to get through.
Yeah, we've got a new upcoming documentary that we're going to take a look at
Yep,
and kind of see what we can learn about Melania Trump's public image.
absolutely. And I think the context surrounding this documentary is fascinating too.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're going to be pulling from an Associated Press article that announced this documentary. It's directed by Bruce Ratner.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be distributed by Amazon Prime Video. And they're claiming that it's going to be like an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look
Okay. Interesting.
at Melania Trump.
So,
And one of the things that I think is really interesting is that this is going to be Bruce Ratner's first film since the sexual misconduct allegations
oh, wow.
against him in 2017,
Okay.
which his lawyer denied.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so that's one of the things that's really interesting about this.
Right. And just to kind of set the stage, like we've got this new documentary from Bruce Ratner
Yes.
going to Amazon Prime Video.
Yep.
But Amazon and the Trumps have a little bit of a history
They do.
of a connection.
Yeah, like we've got Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon.
Right.
He and Donald Trump have this really fascinating push and pull.
Right. They've had this contentious relationship
Exactly.
where Trump has criticized Amazon and the Washington Post, which Bezos owns.
Right. He went after them hard for tax practices and the Post's coverage of the administration.
I remember that.
Yeah.
But then Amazon also donated $1 million to Trump's inauguration fund back in 2017.
Yeah.
And they even streamed the whole event on Prime Video.
Exactly. And I think that contrast.
That's fascinating.
It's really fascinating.
Yeah.
And we also have to consider the fact that Bezos has actually been recently pretty optimistic about Trump's second term, and has even suggested that there could be some regulatory changes that would benefit Amazon.
Okay.
So it makes you wonder if this documentary is maybe a way to...
a little quid pro quo.
Yeah, well, maybe smooth things over
Okay.
with the Trumps.
So we've got these two huge figures.
Yeah.
And then in the middle, we have Melania.
Exactly. And she has tried to be pretty private.
Right. She's more of an enigma.
Yeah, she's focused on raising her son, Barron, and, her Be Best initiative.
Right.
So this documentary raises the question of,
Right. Like, why is she doing this?
yeah, what is she hoping to achieve by allowing this level of access?
Like, what's the motivation?
Yeah.
And she's really been quite private. You know, like we saw her a couple of times during the 2024 campaign at the launch event and at the RNC.
Right.
But she's been pretty low-key.
Yeah, and I think that's what makes the documentary so interesting is, is this a sign that she's ready to step into a more public role?
Interesting.
Or is there something else going on here?
Oh.
Does she see this as a way to control her own narrative?
Okay.
To show the world who she is on her own terms?
Okay, yeah.
Beyond, the headlines and the political controversies.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think she's hoping to get across?
Well, I think given her desire for privacy,
Yeah.
she's probably not doing this for the fame
Okay.
or the attention.
Right.
I mean, maybe she wants to share her experience as First Lady, the challenges and triumphs, but from her own perspective.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Or maybe it's about securing her legacy, shaping how history will remember her.
Yeah, it's a really interesting question.
Yeah.
And it really makes you kind of rethink what we think we know about her.
Absolutely. And that's the beauty of a deep dive like this.
Totally.
It helps us to look beyond the surface, to consider all these different perspectives and motivations.
Yeah, I think this has been a really insightful look at not just Melania Trump, but also, how politics and media
And entertainment.
all intersect.
It makes you wonder what's going to be revealed in the documentary and how people are going to react to it.
Yeah, what's the public reception going to be like?
Yeah.
Oh, those are definitely questions to ponder.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of Melania Trump and this upcoming documentary.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.